Gio, Mosidia Kuha. This Blacker GH. I just did Afrobeatz Unruly with Sadiki live on AUK Radio. Boom! Mosidia. Yeah.
Listen. We're back here. It's your boy Sadiki, Afrobeatz Unruly. We're here today. It's special. We're here with Black Cat GH. How you doing, brother?
I'm blessed to be alive. I give thanks.
Listen, man, I'm really happy to see you here today, man. How have you been, bro?
Yeah, everything nice. Work still in progress. New video out.
Tell us about the new video that's out.
Well, the new video is the song title. I mean, it's of the song titled Yedim Kon.
What does that mean?
Yedim Kon literally in the Ghanaian Akan language means we know how to fight.
Yeah, we can fight.
Yeah, and this is a song from our ancestors back in the days when they have to go for wars
and that.
And defend their lands and stuff. So in modern day, I just made it like the Asaka vibe or the Ghana drill for the youth to just know the culture, just to take them back to where they are from. So this song is also actually celebrating the Ghana culture.
Okay.
So the video actually was also shot at the Menchia Palace.
No way, really?
Yeah.
So tell us about the song. I want to know the song. How did you get to know about that particular song, like this particular song?
Yeah, these are my people. I mean, I am from Ashanti region.
Oh, you're from Kumasi. Come on, man. Come on.
And I know the culture very well. I have lived there, like not in the palace, but I have lived around the palace.
Around the palace.
To just know enough.
Okay.
Yes.
So living around the palace, was that how come you got to know that there's a song like this particular song, like Yedim Kon, which the ancestors were actually singing?
No, I think if you are one of the real people, you will know the song.
Automatically?
Yes, because this is the song from them back in the day.
Yeah.
So if you are only part of them, you will know.
Okay, so you're part of the warriors, man.
Those who don't know, we are now educating them through the music.
Okay, to know that. So what made you feel like blending the whole, trap, drill vibe to the old school, vibes, you understand? Like the lyrics and the songs actually from the old school. So what made you choose that fusion?
Well, now the youth like that sound that we are all talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. But what I do different is when I make the drill, I make it in my own way by fusing in the African rhythms.
Okay.
To make it. So you will hear my drill, it will be sounding like an Afrobeat. You will hear my drill to be sounding like this hip.
Yeah.
So hip hop I still fusing with the African rhythms.
All right.
So that is what I have been doing different.
Do you have a special name you'd like to give your genre of style?
No, I think I'll support the Asaka.
The Asaka, okay, I get it. So basically Asaka means like going with the Afro drill. Mainly from Ashanti though. From Ghana.
We were doing the rap freestyling on the street anyways, but we didn't give it any name. The name that was there was still, I would say, hip life, or you would still call it hip hop, depending on what
how you feel.
Yeah, but these boys came out doing the same thing that we were doing, but on the drill beat, and they named it Asaka.
Okay, that's okay. Is that the meaning of Asaka? I thought Asaka was like the name of the group though.
Yeah, it's the name of the group, but it's still.
I didn't know it was the name.
It's still a story.
Of
it's still a whole thing that we all need to support.
Yeah.
That kind of.
No, shout outs to my boys. Shout outs to DMC. You know what I mean? Love always, man. J Bad, the real demon time. Yeah. So okay, Black Cat. I'd like us to go into your beginning, boss. How was growing up for you?
Growing up, for me. I think I've lived in different places.
Take us back to the beginning, boss. Back to the beginning.
Beginning.
Yes.
Well, I think my earlier education, primary and those things was in Kumasi.
Yeah.
Otafo. And they call it California.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get it. With the Kumarican vibes in it.
So
cool.
that was where I was living and going to school. And so a time came, we moved to come and live in Asafo. And Asafo, it became a different whole story. Because in Asafo was when I have now, completed like, is it senior high school?
Yeah,
in Ghana. And we were doing something called Freestyle Friday, where dope MCs have to pass through every Friday, hold the microphone
and then
at my mother's pub.
Oh, at your mother's pub?
My mother's pub.
Oh, okay. So that was the joint, though. Okay,
that's the joint.
Okay, I get it.
So every dope MC
needs to come through.
needs to come through.
Which artists do you recall coming through back then? To the spot to freestyle, who are famous or who made it?
Or who made it?
Yeah.
Flockinstone.
Oh, shut up.
Kunta Kinte.
Yeah. Legends.
Joe Fraser, Lord Kenya.
Don't tell Lord Kenya.
Come on, Lord Kenya is my brother, man.
Come on, man. Love, man.
Lord Kenya is my brother.
This is good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? If you want me to mention names, I'll mention names.
No, it's all right. The few is fine.
And I won't get a problem.
No. There's no problem on Afrobeatz Unruly. It's all love. It's all love.
Yeah, it's all
so
love.
basically,
but shout out and big up to everyone who made it, who made history with us, because today we're talking about this.
Exactly. So tell me, how did that freestyle that people were coming there to do influence you as an artist?
Well, okay. So I think at the time I got to hear different rap styles, different vibes from the people that used to come there. And now my beat maker, the guy who has been producing me all the bangers, maybe for the past 4 years down the line, maybe 85% of my bangers was a boy who was like number one or first in the rap battle of freestyle rap at my place.
What's his name now?
And it came a time he said, Kat, I want to just play beats. I'm like, okay.
What's his name?
Armageddon Beats.
Okay, nice. All right, I get it. So tell me, from having all these artists coming down to freestyle at your mom's pub, yeah, and you also feeling like, oh, I want to do this, yeah.
No, I was doing it anyways.
You were already doing it?
Yeah, I was doing this already anyways.
So were you the one, did you give your mom that idea of,
I am the initiator, I am the...
This is what I want to know.
Brain behind everything.
This is what I want to know.
So let me tell you this,
yes.
Back in the day, I used to watch BET...
Cypher.
No,
in the booth with Big Tigger.
Freestyle in the booth or something like that.
Yeah, with Big Tigger.
Yeah, so I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we were recording songs in Kumasi. And we wanted to come on, like, to TV3 music.
Yeah.
But when I come to music, the rehearsal, that's where you see the real artists, the real dancers or whatever.
Sure, I've been there.
Because when you rehearse and people clap for you,
then
that one is not directed by the director at the main show.
Exactly. So they put you on the main show.
Yeah, I've performed uncountable times there.
Yeah.
But so watching all this and me experiencing TV3 rehearsal and the main show, I'm like, come on, I have my mom's pub. And big up to one artist called Adekese. When he been in school, he was like, Black, when we drop an album, we come to launch it at your mom's pub in Asafo. And it came to pass that all these visions, experiencing, I brought it on the street. And there were underground artists that used to come through. You know Ogidi Brown, right?
Yeah, Ogidi Brown.
Ogidi Brown is one of them.
Oh, nice.
You know Rob Father?
Yeah. I heard
Rob Father is one of them.
So tell me, with all this influence that you were getting, you know, at your mother's pub, I would like you to let us know how you yourself, yeah, what was the experience, you know, when you first dropped your song or went to the studio to sing? What was that experience? Or how did that happen too?
You see, we used to call something called sketch. So the sketch at the time, we were in secondary school, that when we find any beat, and that time there were no CD, so it's like even like a tape cassette.
A tape, yeah.
So we go to see some old DJ that has got some plugins that he can press play
and record you.
And record you.
Cassette, yeah,
you get it wrong, you get it wrong.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
I've done that before.
Yeah, those things. So this is how we were recording. So
you mean the double-sided tape, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but professionally with microphone.
I get you. With the DJ. In the DJ's thing. So he just put press this, and the mic is there. It's fine.
So that's how I decided to record, like professionally. And later on, new inventions came, and they were like, "Oh, now they're receiving a computer. Now you can record it." And even that one, they can only program your kind of beat, and when you get it wrong, the guy couldn't even edit it. So that was those times also. So. And all these times we're meeting people, and these people are some of the stars that now we see. So we've come from that level to, it got to that time that one guy also called a beatmaker, a producer called Black Tiger. I used to work with him a lot, drop singles and stuff like that. And later I came to Tema.
Tell me, what pushed you from Kumasi to Tema, and why Tema?
Well, my granddad at the time was living in Sakomon Estates. At Sakomon Estates.
Okay.
You know, Tema.
Yeah.
And there came a time that I had to come and also do what they call national service.
Oh, okay. So you went to school.
Tertiary.
What school? After tertiary. What? So we like to know, what school did you finish? What tertiary school did you go?
Kumasi Polytechnic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What did you read in school?
Purchasing supply.
Ah, I see. Them days.
Supply chain at the time.
Okay.
So like, logistics and stuff like that.
I get it.
Yeah.
So you came to see your grandfather and also do your service.
Yes, at the same time. And Okra Tom Dawidi at the time, and still now is still my brother, my best friend. So I'm like, bruv, I'm here in time. I'm going to be here for a long time because now I have to work and stuff like that. So what will I be recording? Because when he came to Kumasi, I think one of my first album, I had Okra Tom Dawidi on it. Okay. And he actually gave me money to record that very song.
He gave you money to record?
You see, maybe he doesn't even remember.
Okay.
Or maybe he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okra Tom David gave you money to record?
Yeah, because I had to book the studio at the time, and there was like some rush hour due to an event, and somebody was just trying to flex in that.
Yeah.
So Okra was like, you know what, just take this one. So he gave the guy money for him to come down.
Okay, yeah. So indirectly, he actually paid for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. So when you came and then in Tema, you met Okra Tom David, you asked him what studio you're going.
He told me he's at One Blaze Studios, Met Mix.
Yeah, shout out to Met. Community 1.
Yes, sir.
Site, what site is that? Site 1. Is it Site 1? Yeah. Community 1, Site 1. Tema.
Yeah. So, yes, I just came over. And from there, One Blaze became also my home. And I still record, I still work with Metmix.
Till now?
Yeah. There are some songs I let him mix and master. My boy will play the beat. I will just record and send it to Metmix to mix and master.
To mix and master.
I have a current song with him.
All right. So looking at your journey, so when you came to Tema, and then you started recording with Metmix.
Yep.
What was the difference between being in Tema and being in Kumasi?
You see, I think some of these things, it depends on an individual, because I am not feeling that kind of vibe like that, because everything I wanted to just do, I just asked for it, look for it, and we're just doing it. So there was no feeling like this and that. And I knew what I was doing. I'm a master of what I do. So I used to, like, one thing that my boys in Kumasi didn't understand was that I used to tell them that, you know what, the sound that I hear from Tema at the time that the crime and Sarkodie them, that's what them were there.
Was that the time you came? Was that the time you came?
Like, that same time we were like we had, or we were recording or freestyling on the street without songs.
Yes, I get it.
Either we had our singles already, or we were still freestyling without, on the street. Yeah, stuff like that. So Angel Town knew me with this long ago, before everything became everything.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So back to my question. Looking at the vibe in Tema and the vibe in Kumasi at that time, what did you see?
There was a vibration in Tema. You could see Tema was music, Tema was art, Tema was
people were outside,
Tema was everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. If, like, when you put up everything, people are coming there to support.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. They will. So yeah. So when you came to Tema and you started working with Met Mix, did you record an album there? Did you release another? What were the songs?
I have an album that have songs from
Met Mix. Yeah. So, but this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see within that period that you came to Tema, what was the transition like? Because trust me, I started hearing your name from Tema.
Yeah.
All right. I don't remember meeting you, and I remember seeing you, but I don't remember me and you vibing or something like that. Yeah. But we'll see each other from afar distance and that. But that was when I was hearing about you. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wanted to know that in this time, did you do anything significant music wise when you came to Tema to add to whatever you were doing before?
That reminds me again. There was a freestyle that used to go on in Tema. Is it Community
7?
Community 7. Gingerman was the MC.
Yeah, Gingerman 7.
So
shout outs to Gingerman.
so we used to go and freestyle there.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have a lot of songs with Met Mix at a time. We did a lot. Even Posse G.
Shout out my brother.
There was a lot.
Yeah, I get it.
There was a lot. That's why, like I was telling you last time, like, you know what? There's a lot out there. And sometimes you just like that.
Yeah, sure. So fast forward, if you look right now, comparing the music scene back then and now, would you say we've elevated as an industry, or we're just going back as a Ghanaian music industry, adding to the Afrobeat? Are we moving up, or we are going back?
Yeah, I think it's better than before, but we can do better.
Okay.
We can do better. And even the better that I'm talking about, like, is better than before. It's just a few, 1, 2, 3 that you can actually count them that are making it happen. And we wish and hope that the Ghanaian support Ghana music and love it as their very own. Use it, do all the comedy, do all the jokes, dance with it, and do whatever like they do with the other people. Yeah.
What do you think is the difference between the Nigerian people and Ghanaian people when it comes to supporting what we're doing, like what the artists are doing?
You mean the people supporting the artists?
Yeah. So what are the Nigerians doing different, which Ghanaians are not doing?
I think obviously Nigerian, like, it's a mass majority of people.
Okay,
like,
population wise,
big. And when I'm on social media and I'm seeing stuff popping up, I see a lot of people talking about, like, reacting to it, and and it's not like even they are even big bloggers, but depending on whatever. But I see the reactions, which interest me. Like, oh, they're all interested. They're all involved.
Are you talking about the Nigerian content, or any content, whether from Nigeria or
Just as this comparison, that's what I'm trying to make.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I don't see a lot from our side, and maybe a few people are doing it. Anyway, it's not even a complaint. It's all good. We will still keep doing the good music, and it is what it is.
It is what it is. My man Black Cat is here. He said it is what it is. You've got a song with MC Big Phil.
Yes.
It's called Yenimko.
Yes, that's what we were trying to talk about, or we spoke about.
Who produced that song?
Armageddon Beats, my boy.
So tell me, I want us to go into your albums. How many albums do you have to your name?
I've got 3 albums.
Okay. What's the first one?
The first one is Social Conqueror.
Why that name, Social Conqueror?
Yeah, because I think that album was talking about social vices and more social issues at the time. At the time. That's why, whereby the song that featured Okratom Dewidi, it was titled "It's a Crime," talking about crime in the society, crime that goes on.
So that song, how many songs do you have on that album?
I think I've got 14 songs on the album.
14?
Yeah, man.
How many features? How many features? How many artists did you feature on?
Maybe 5.
5. Okratom David, obviously.
Yeah.
And who?
Like I have people like Ken Fad, now called Raken. I have also Kofi Supreme. I don't know. Like these are all some of the MCs that
back in the days, yeah.
Like you might not know, but they still have.
They still got it. So so ladies and gentlemen, you can go out there and search his first album, Social Conqueror. Yeah.
And the second album is
the second one is what?
It's Boom Boom.
Boom Boom. That's the name of the album.
Yes.
What made you decide this name? This is a bombastic name.
Boom Boom.
Yeah.
I think that era, we feel that everything that we do, anywhere that we go, we just, it's like explosion. So I just did a song, and from that song, we even got our record label, we got our crew. So our crew is Boom Boom Crew, and there was a song titled Boom Boom.
From the Boom Boom
and
Nation.
And the song was a real boom.
From the Boom Boom Nation.
Yeah, man.
Okay, how about the third one?
And the third one is called The Self-Fulfilling Prophecy.
That actually
the
sounds...
Fulfilling prophecy.
Bro, that sounds deep, man. Yeah. What happened? What state of mind were you when you were writing or working on that album?
Yeah, so it was at that time that we felt fulfilled and we were still revealing a lot of revelations. So the best name that we came out was Self-Fulfilling Prophecy.
Right.
Because the album talks about a lot of things that we said to ourselves, a lot of things still happening. And they will still happen. So we have to just name the album that.
Makes sense. Tell me, at what point did you move to the UK?
Years ago.
Okay, so when you moved to the UK, what was the main factors that made you decide that I'm moving and I'm coming to stay and still do this music?
You see, my life is like I see myself as a traveler, and that's how I'm destined to be, because I was even born in Germany.
I see.
These are things that people don't even know.
Oh, you were born in Germany?
I was born in Germany.
Nice.
So at every point in time, I move to a place, I move. Yes. So that's how it's like. So I'm a traveler. Yes, and I'm here.
Yeah, yeah, obviously. So here in the UK, what do you think are some of the challenges being in the UK as an artist, still pushing music and juggling through?
You see, in this era, if you are an artist, you need just to be educated and just do it. Your location doesn't matter anymore, any longer.
Can you expand on that?
A lot of people are independent artists. Not all of them are under record labels. That record labels have a structure to plan for you. We're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing that, we're doing that, we're doing that. So if you are an indie artist, things that major labels do, you have to learn how to do it and do for yourself, and just keep doing it. So every time in your life, every time in this music, you have to learn new ways to just catch up. Because we have never been signed by any labels, but we do what we have to do, and we do it better. All that we get is distribution deals that sometimes we get, like we sign and partner with them, and even that when you sit back and check it, and you're like, you know what? Let me just even cancel it. Let me just take my whole 100%. So this is what we're talking about. It's about education. It's about being informed, and you still trying to just catch up in your own way. I am not about any industry chasing UK or Ghana industry. I'm doing music
to the masses.
Exactly, to the global village. So my music might not even be appealing to a lot of people, but it's still calm and it's still cool. But I know my music is the thinking people's hip life, Afrobeatz her life that I do to the world.
Okay. So basically, you're saying whatever you're doing, you know who you are actually singing to. You sort of know that. Listen, if you listen to my song and you're a deep thinker, or you're somebody who love this style of music, but you're not crying over record labels and things like that.
Because if I have relied on them, I would have never brought the potentials out.
Exactly.
I would still be waiting, because I know a lot of people that were still waiting for that finest moment for them to find, like,
to drop something,
make it nice and fine. I'm like, you know what?
Many are called, a few are chosen, innit? So many are called.
You already know.
Yeah. So also adding to what you said, like what you just said, I feel like back then, even going to the studio required somebody to take you to the studio.
Yeah.
And now you can literally take yourself to the studios.
Well, I think, I don't think somebody actually took me to the studio like that. I don't think so. But I think it's like, you say, when I think that time came when maybe you were in your room, you rub to your walls every day, and you also come out from your house and you can hear records playing, and you're like, how do these people get to record and let their voices be heard?
Yeah, sure.
So I am finding this, like, asking these questions to, there is this guy here, he can get your voice recorded.
I get it.
Yeah. So going from here to here, that's how come I met all these people, and it's been a long journey.
And you're still on. You're still here. All right. So tell me, people are talking about the diaspora and how, the people in the West, especially the people people in the diaspora here, should go back to Africa to visit. What do you think about that, or what do you recommend about that?
Well, I think, in my opinion, I would say it will be a nice experience.